Yo, what's good, everyone? This is your boy back once again with another video review on new season of The Shy, season 6, episode 4. All right. So, what we're going to do today is I'm going to give you guys a quick video breakdown on The Shy, season 6, episode 4. And the title of the episode is Re-Up. Okay. Now, let's get into it. Now, the episode is titled Re-Up, and the description of this episode reads: A welcome new development in Douda's life is complicated by Roselyn. So, as you guys seen the episode opens up as Douda is in the shower with a new love interest, and the new love interest is this chick named Bianca, right? So Bianca, she knows Douda's wife Roselyn as well. And while they were in the shower, they were having, sexual intercourse. And Bianca lets Douda know that she heard a noise inside the home while they were in the shower. And who was it that was in the home? It was Rosalind, of course. She made a surprise appearance, and she was letting Douda know that she had to talk to him because we found some new key details in this episode, you guys. I mean, I was shocked when, when I seen the episode, and what we learned so far was Rosalind told Douda that she found out that Q, who was killed by Douda in the last episode of season 5, Rosalind told Douda that Q was working for the FBI and he was an informant. Okay, so we found out that Q was an informant for the FBI, and to avoid jail time, he, became an informant. What I'm saying. So now the FBI is going to investigate. So now that Douda knows this, Douda kind of had his suspicions about Q. So like Rosalind told him, just because he dumped the body in the river, it's water. It doesn't wash away everything. So even though if Q's body is recovered by someone, you know, if it gets back to the police and the medical examiners and forensics, if they come across the body and find out a lot of more evidence in DNA, hey, it can trace back to your boy Douda, and Douda will be in serious trouble, and he will be looking at jail time. And like Rosalind told him, he may spend the rest of his life in prison. So from now on, Douda has to be very, very careful not to get caught up in it. He has to keep his hands clean because we see that Douda has his hands in a whole lot of things around the city of Chicago, right? But your boy Douda, man, the man is off the chain, you know what I'm saying? We even see Rashad is involved with Douda now. First it was Brandon in season 1, right? And now, we've seen what happened to Brandon in season 1. So whoever Douda touches, hey, it doesn't look good at all, you know what I'm saying? So now we see that Emmett is involved with Douda. It's not looking too good, right? Because the lifestyle that Emmett has now is, hey, it's gonna come at a price, you know what I'm saying? So now we see Rashad getting involved with Douda, making a little extra money on the side. Just the first time at the chop shop, we see Rashad taking the money from Douda. So Douda wanted Rashad to, keep some guns for him, but Rashad wasn't feeling that. He ended up leaving, you know what I'm saying? So Rashad made the right decision because he didn't want to get involved in that because if he would have stayed, he would have got deeper and deeper and deeper, and you know how that would have got. So you guys stay tuned on that storyline because your boy Douda is off the chain, all right? Next description of the episode reads: The strains of their busy lives were on Emmett and Kiesha. So we see that Emmett and Kiesha are very busy now. Emmett, he's doing really good with the Smokies franchise. And Keisha is, a school teacher now. So both of them are like in and out of the home. They just purchased the home. They had a house party, you know. So, hey, their lives are doing pretty good, But it's just one thing they don't have. They don't have anyone watching the children, because if Emmett is gone, you have Keisha there watching the kids. And then when Emmett comes back, Keisha has to leave Emmett in charge to watch the children while she leaves, because she has business to attend to. So we see that, you know, it's kind of straining on them a little bit. So, but we did find out that they do have childcare at the Rock Center, because the men are the shy, they all support each other, which I will explain that later on down in this audio. Okay, so you guys stay tuned on that. Also, Tiff and Rob make strides with their business. So we see that Tiff and Rob, they got advice and, they got funds to support their business, but I think Rob needs some more money, to fund the business because just like your boy said, it's not going to be cheap. You know what I'm saying? And it's very expensive. When it comes to the weed business. So they're trying to get a permit. The permit didn't work out because they was trying to get a permit from your boy Victor, and Victor is not inaugurated yet, right? Uh, so the chief of staff told Rob and Tip that it may take 6 months to after Victor gets settled in as alderman of the city, and they was kind of impatient, so they end up leaving, right? So I guess that they're gonna kind of do this thing on their own without a license, and they're gonna, long as they got the funds, I guess they can kind of make things happen, So that's how Rob and Tiff are gonna support their business, long as they got the funds, and long as they call the shots so they can get up on a Douda. Hey, everything's gonna work out just fine. All right, you guys stay tuned on that. Also, Papa introduces Kenya to the crew while Maisha questions Gemma's dedication. So you see, Papa and Kenya were out bowling, and they had a real nice time. Papa he requested her song, and she loved it, and they were holding hands, and they both shared a little kiss right there. Very little passionate kiss. But I think Kenya is she isn't really not really feeling Papa like that. Even though she's a little older than him, so she's kind of still treating him as her friend, and she doesn't kind of see him as her dude or as her boyfriend. But I think Papa wants her to be his girlfriend, but I don't think she sees Papa like that. She sees him as a cool guy, and I think she just wants to keep it at that level. But I think Papa wants more. So will they get together during this season? Hey, you never know how it may turn out. You know what I'm saying? You guys need to stay tuned because anything can happen in this season of The Shy. It's going down, man. I'm telling you. Make sure you guys tune in to The Shy each and every Friday. New episode streaming each Friday on The Shy. It's going down. Last, also, we see Maisha question Jemma. Okay, so um, Jemma is Maisha's manager, and Maisha is telling Jemma that if she doesn't believe she can make it, Jemma needs to tell her that. Stop kind of pressuring her to do other things because from Jemma's standpoint, she's letting Maisha know that without her, Maisha wouldn't be doing half the stuff that she's doing right now, which is kind of understandable. Um, so she's kind of pressuring Maisha to come with another song, and Maisha is going to give her another song. So that's how it is in the music industry. Sometimes you have to crawl before you walk. Okay, that's with any artist. That's with a lot of hip hop icons you seen back in the '90s. Whether it was Dr. Dre, Snoop, Cube, they had to crawl before they walk, and they are legends now. So it happens like that. So in the music industry, you have to crawl before you walk, before you can become successful. And that is what Gemma was trying to explain to Maisha. I think Maisha gets it, but she just doesn't like Gemma kind of. She just wants Gemma to kind of communicate with her more and let her know what is going on and kind of talk to her so she can make decisions as well. She doesn't want Gemma to make all the decisions without talking to her first. So I can see it from Maisha's standpoint why she kind of feels the way she feels. Okay. All right. So you guys stay tuned on that storyline. Last description of the episode reads: the men of the Shad turn to each other for support. Now, this is a very, very interesting description because we see that the world we live in, society is kind of like um, society wants men to be strong all the time, right? Society wants men to be providers and protectors. To be honest, a lot of men don't want to be providers and protectors all the time. A lot of men don't want to be looked at as providers and protectors. Um, Society tells men that you have to be strong all the time. You can't show any feelings, no emotions, and that is what the meeting that Victor was telling the fellas. It's good to see the fellas come together because they were sharing their emotions and what they were going through. Because you know a lot of men don't like to share their details, share their emotions with women because if they do, they would get flack for it. So for them to kind of tell each other their feelings and share their emotions of what's going on, that was a real serious moment. It goes to show that men have feelings just like everybody else. They are human and they want to be treated as such. So that was very good to see the guys vent. As you seen, um, Shy was venting about his girl and not having a job. You see, Emmett was venting about, he was venting with his father who was there, Darnell. Darnell and Emmett was venting, and you see your boy Victor. He was venting about the pressures of his new job at the city council, right? And you also see um, Lene's brother was venting about, his sister, right? About him getting out of prison, and you see your boy Marcus venting about his new love interest Tiara, who Rashad doesn't know that Marcus and Tiara are dating, but he will find out later on in the episode as he did. That was a shocker, and I know the audience was blown away when they seen your boy Shad finally seeing that Marcus and Tiara were together. But your boy Rashad had to play it cool because he had to play it cool because he didn't want his lady to find out that they were kind of messing around, kind of when him and his lady first got together. So he had to play it smooth and he had to show no kind of signs of suspicions because he didn't want anybody to know that he clapped them cheeks. All right, yo. What do you guys think about my analysis of The Shy? If you like what you heard, feel free to support my channel, you guys. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click the notification bell for more content. Like, comment, share the video. I will leave link in the description box if you want to watch The Shy. I just want to thank you for all those who support the channel. Yo, this your boy, J-Reid, got it, film and TV reviews. Peace.